are these things still on? Sorry, pause. No, you cannot have my chair right now. Oh, this is locking chat. That's not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy to manage today. Oh, this is going to be so awkward. Oh, no. Oh no, he's coming. Why did I... Hello, Alti? It's time for the worst part of this whole thing! Probably. This part. The part where I have to do stupid nonsense to get the rest of the fucking asshole Pokemon left. Alright, I need to do one thing before I do anything else. I need to go get a big mushroom, because we need a lot of big mushrooms for what I'm gonna do. And I do mean a lot of them. Actually, that's fine. And for some reason, the only permanently available big mushroom in Fire Red Leaf Green is in the fucking Lavender in Pokemon Tower. Because that makes fucking sense, doesn't it? On the 5th floor? God damn it. I don't think you can dig out of here either. We're on floor 3. Four. And 5. That is not specific enough. Okay. Greedy paid off. Alright, Omastar can hang on to that for us. And I will show something else I did off-screen before we go any further with this, because I did something pretty important off-screen. Well, not important for the run, but important for someone else that's gonna matter outside of the run. Oh, I didn't fight you yet. Shit. You don't have anything useful, though, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's just a Ghastly. Okay, good, you don't bite. That's perfect, then. Done with this tab. I need this. Don't stay down. Hello, pause. Alright. Lavender Town's probably the one place that we don't want to be. So this is where our little run here gets really, really annoying. Okay, so I have evolved Eevee into Flareon, but it was solely to make it so this metadata is different. I did make sure that the devices were working properly, right? Yeah, they're working. Okay. So, Flareon now says it was met at level 5. What I did was I set it to have Emerald Egg metadata, so that this thing won't look like like an atrocious Hackmon down the road. Doesn't really matter for this run, but I evolved it because Fire Blast was a move that made that easier. So yeah, we have a Flareon instead of an Eevee now. Not that it's gonna matter, it won't be a Flareon much longer. I did clone it before this, right? Yes, good. Now the question is, what to do from here? Actually, I still didn't check to make sure those had the right metadata. I probably should do that. Okay, good. And I just set up a glitch. Don't do that. You only know Sand Attack, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. The concerning thing for me is I don't know what to do from here. Like, not that well. Can I not mess up the spreadsheet, please? This is kind of important. We have a lot of Pokemon we need to hit, and I kind of just gotta work out random nonsense until we get to them. Where's Shelter? Shelter needs Fissure. We can't do that from here. Kangaskhan needs Reflect. I don't think Flareon learns Reflect. Don't think we can turn it into Might, though. Do I have a Reflect TM? No, I don't. Should probably go buy the Celadon City TMs, actually. Yes, Pause, you're very cute. I see it. I feel you. Wait, what's that giant red mark on your head? Turn around. No. Show me your head. Of course, you're in a shady spot, so I can't see it. I'm gonna have to remember that's there. That's concerning. Nope, there it is. That looks like something bit you. You don't have fleas, do you? You don't even get out. How would that happen? Hopefully that was just Cricket playing with you. Because I don't know what else. If there's anything else, I'd be very concerned. Of those. 11 of these. That was a mistake. You don't even sell that move here. Where the fuck is the light screen TM? Oh wait, they're single use in this game, aren't they? I just remember where they are, and I fucking hate this. They're the Drink Girl TMs. I still need to buy the other TMs there. I'll do that in a second. Might want that other lemonade later. Yep, it's this girl. Fucking hell. Here, have some more rare candies, buddy. I have a good number of those. And take some of these. Okay. I should actually clone the Reflectium before I try that. Well, actually, well, yeah, clone it anyway because I'm gonna need it. Most likely. I should have bought more retro mail. Probably gonna need more. And I'm already here. I think it's floor 4 for retro mail. That'll do. There it is, light screen, my safeguard. And imagine safeguard is much further down the list, so I might actually need that. Safeguard should be in the Gen 2 moves. Never mind, Safeguard is useless. It turns to my cargo. As a move, what does the item turn into? Safeguard was what? TM20? Spin it. Alright, so that's something we're gonna want, so I'm gonna keep that on there. So we do need Spinda. And Spinda will let me test something pretty easy early on. Now, the real question is, can Fly Around learn Reflect? Fuck. Alright, what can it learn? I'd imagine it can't learn Light Screen if it can't learn Reflect, but then again, some Pokemon can only learn one of those moves. Yes, Pause, you can go. You don't need to stay there. I'm sorry, buddy. You wanna go out? No. Not quite sure what you want, then. You can learn Hyper Beam, but I don't think that turns into anything useful. Hyper Beam. Turns into Abra. No. Sunny Day? Miltank. We already have Miltank, I think. Yes, we already have Miltank. You can learn Rain Dance, which I know is stupid, but it is true. That turns into Magby, which we don't need. Getting the audio cutting again, I don't like that. What about Strength? Weeping Bell, we don't need that. Rock Smash. 249. Oh! That would be very useful, actually. It turns into Lugia. No, wait, no that wouldn't. That would be useful on console. I wish this was more planned out. But I also just cannot get myself to plan this out, because it's like, How can you? There's a lot to it. Taunt. That's literally nothing. I checked safeguard as a move, right? Let card go. Dig. That turns into... Okay, hang on. That turns into Cloister. We found one. Alright, we found our first swap target. Go on, pause. Go on. Oh, wait, right. The other part of this that's annoying. I have to figure out how to switch the move slots around. So you're currently... Gee... Ugh. Fucking hell, I hate using this in such a small screen. I really should have gotten another monitor set up for this. I want to switch G and A. I want A, E, G, M for the order. Which would want me to use... Feelings Adore. All goes to plan here. This should turn into a Cloister. Yep, a level 0 Cloister holding a Lemonade. Why Lemonade? Huh? Well, you're level 0, so your moves are going to be safe. Oh wait, it's not your moves that mattered. Sure, it's a good thing I saved the game prior to this! I can't even reset. Why the fuck am I even having an issue with that? What move could I have possibly gained there? Let's see here. Something's going wrong, but I'm not quite sure what yet. That is not what I copied. Hello? What the fuck? Why is it copying the wrong cell? So that experience value is a glitch move. I'm not quite sure how, though. Okay, so the move reminder thing is going to be kind of awkward. Especially since I don't remember this being a problem before. So I have to do something to get around the experience value. I'm sorry, this is going to be one of the most boring streams of this whole thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have gotten a big mushroom much easier than this. Why the hell is the game crashing? That game... How much experience did I gain? Too much, by the looks of it. Awkward. Very awkward. Alright, we're running an ace code. I need to put this thing back to level 20. I need to put this thing back to level 25. Like, real level 25. Because I can't just have this randomly crashing the game. I need this to be stable. Alright, where's change level? That one's fine from last time. As is that one, that one. Is that number 4? Yes. God damn it, that one changes. Let's put you back to level 25. Okay. Now I gotta update the experience to be accurate to the current, which I can't do. I'm gonna assume I didn't do anything with it though. Should be accurate. I'm gonna save again. I taught... Oh god. I already forgot. I taught you dig, I think? Unfortunately, it matters. So I need to put this in the goddamn spreadsheet. Because yes, I'm using a spreadsheet for this. Your first move is not high jump kick. Oh wait, no, it'll be high jump kick on swap, never mind, that's fine. And you currently know dig in your first slot. Why did you leave if you just want to come right back in? Hello, Pause. What's on your head? Hi, Pause. Now, there's something I want to try here. But I need to get this done first. I need to make sure this won't crash the game first, too. This should be stable, right? Yes. Okay. Keep you aside. We're gonna try now. I already forget if I saved because it's so fast to save here. I'm gonna make sure I save. So, I need to see if I can turn this into a valid regular egg. So if I can do that, I could save myself a lot of effort. More importantly, it'll make some Pokemon possible at all. I think the way I'm doing that is corrupting this part here. I just don't know how. I think that's the TID? If I'm not mistaken, being a TID is enough to make it... Nope, clearly not. Hello, Foxy. I'm assuming this means War Spy is done with Twilight Princess right now. Supposedly there's a way to corrupt it. If you corrupt your trainer ID only on the egg, or on the Pokemon, it should just turn into a valid egg. I'm not currently seeing that. I had a feeling. Is this not a thing? It's going to be a massive problem for me if this isn't a thing. I know another way, but I don't want to ace this if I can avoid it. So I don't want to ace for a Pokemon effectively directly. I have another idea, but it would be involving using that seal we got. Perhaps I need another word that's still valid in that slot? Keep it in the same type of PID? I don't know how this works, is the problem. I just don't. So right now, I'm using... Where is it? Should be using Feelings Adore? Which would be AEGM. What if I find another word that does that? Like that one there. That would be a very annoying one to use. We'll try it. If I don't get it on this, I'm gonna have to just go to the Discord and see if there's a place that mentioned it. Because it would be very... This is why it'd be annoying, because it's using Wigglytuff at the end of the list. fuck's sakes. How the hell do people do this? I genuinely don't understand how people do this. Oh my god, that really does that? Either way, it still doesn't tell me how you do this. Yeah, no, there's no information. None at all. The 7th slot? There's no way that would work. Of course that's why you've been bugged. Hang on, I'll be back. And sorry, this stream is going to be a lot of this. But I need to figure this shit out. Okay, wait a minute. I might be a little dumb. What did I make my PID just then? One, 228, 1228. So, based on this, four, two, three. Of course, that's not on the fucking sheet. Actually, wait, here maybe? On the words page? Nope, doesn't exist. Great. So can I even do this? I don't know, actually. None of these have the right word. I doubt this lists every word that's in the game either, though. Actually, never mind, it might. Why does it jump from 7 to A? I'd need a way to figure out how to get the TID to be a bit later than this. Somehow. That or I'd have to pick a different word, but what the fuck do I do to do that? Fucking hell. So... all I have is up to around 2A. Why does it keep putting me on the wrong fucking page? Changing on its own. What, if I just put wandering in slot 7, is that gonna magically work? I very much doubt it. The fuck? Why'd that change its nickname data? Okay, pause, just keep eating. This might just not work for this. And like, even if I figured this out, I'd have to figure it out again for the other type. So, basically, I need to do something that causes my PID to change in such a way that this would just happen to work out. So I need to find a different AEGMT, or a different AEGM order that happens to allow me to have an option that's close enough. What about that one? $208. $208. That one's not right. Of course, they're all that. But not that one. Oh wait, I'm looking incorrectly. I need 208. Actually, that might work. What's the word that I saw here? So I'll try this. This might work. I pause. Oh, that's convenient. So you should still be a cloister. Now I just need to figure out which slots are the PID, which that's also probably the other mistake I made. I was not doing it to both ends. But then it was events stage. I would imagine it's the bottom two. Wait. Yes, the bottom two. I didn't save. Even if I'm wrong about that, that's fine. Please be... pause, you're gonna be okay. Please stop coming in and out. Please let this work. Yes, pause, you're here. I know. This might work. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try messing around a little more. That's not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, no, I don't think I was looking for a decamark. How is this still valid? How was that still a valid Pokemon? Let's try this side? Pause, what are you doing? Pause, what? Okay, I guess you're just chilling in there now. I have no idea why that didn't do anything. I did press start, right? I did. So what happened? Different decamark. I very much doubt there's a 4208, is there? Didn't think so. Okay, so that didn't work. 1208 shouldn't work, but I'm gonna see anyway. Is there even anything later than 2? No. So, like... I'm not even looking at the right one. Hang on. Feeling's important is what that one would be. Go on bottom. Would this do anything? Wait, I didn't change the other ones. Yes, I did. And not bad eggs. So what about Cloister was making that not work? It had to be something with Cloister. This is what happens when you try and do this without having enough knowledge in the back end. Hang on, wait. What if I do both at once? So do this slot 7 thing. And I do the other thing I did before. Two 208? With event stage. Do this. Events. Where's events? There it is. If we do this. Come on. Oh wait, that just changed the name, right? Why does it... Time to look around some more discords. It does not tell me what the how you do this. I'm so sorry. I should have... Considering how long I was delaying going live today, I probably should have just done this while I was doing that. I didn't think this would be very hard for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Wait, is this a... No, surely not. I'm just... What's confusing me here is how the fuck did I end up with a Decamark? It's the clone Decamark! You're fucking joking. It's the cloner Decamark. How the fuck am I ending up with that? Why is it not just corrupting into something that's valid? Wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's because it's not corrupting to the same substructure type. Right. Right. That still doesn't explain why it's not an egg, though. And hell, if it corrupted into growth first, it should have turned into a Flareon. Why did it turn into a Decamark? I really don't want to have to ace code this. Alright, let's just deal with some breeding, I guess? Well, no, I don't have to stop yet. Let's do what I meant to do with the cloister in the first place. Hydro Cannon is in slot 1. I stop accidentally scrolling down the entire list. I want to go GEAM. Here's our Spinda. Spinda's not registered yet. All we can really do right now is try and get as many of them ready as possible, And I guess I'm just gonna have to figure out the whole egg thing offline. I don't quite know what else to do about this, you know? What's Kangas gonna need? Reflect. Oh, wait, that's why I want to learn Reflect. Can spin to learn Reflect. We're gonna have to go to the move deleter after this. In order to keep it still, we're not gonna keep getting glitch moves. Of course it can't. What about Scyther? That needs Smog. We can't get Smog right now. Electabuzz needs Bone Club. We can't get that yet. Tauros needs Clamp. Really? I wonder how we're getting Tauros! Actually, I do wonder. Cloyster can't learn level up moves, can it? Cloyster does not learn Clamp. It needs to be Shelter. So we're not actually getting an easy Tauros through that. Kabuto and Kabutops don't actually matter. Chikorita doesn't matter. Cyndaquil needs Boomerang. Quilava needs Rest. Okay, that's probably the easiest one so far. Surely we have a Rest TM. Yes, we do. Alright, let's clone that real quick. I actually didn't mean to register that, but that might actually work out in our favor. Take my Rothberry back. And an item that we want to give you. Is Rest good for that too? TM44. That turns into Trapinch, so yes, that's actually a good item for you. I'm gonna get another one in that case. I think we flew to Fuchsia, so we should be fine. We flew to Celadon. Stand attack isn't useful, right? I don't think so. I would have probably took note of that. That turns into Sand Slash. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, that'll turn you into something else we need. That'll turn you into a Quilava. What was the other one again? Feelings Adore. And now we should have a Quilava in our box. There it is. Why are you holding a glitch item? What? 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 What move was that? It shouldn't have been anything that could have turned into a glitch item. Wait, is there even one that... I didn't think there was a valid move that did that. Oh, there's plenty of those. Never mind. It's Dig. Dig does turn into a glitch item. That's fine then. As long as it's stable enough. Okay, we're gonna clone you. Wait, why are you level 0? Oh wait, the other one was the high level one, never mind. So we got a Quilava. That'll come in handy later. Now, from Quilava, what can we do? Imagine none of the ones from before happen. Like, Kangaskhan... Well, Kangaskhan might. It's Reflect. Surely Quilava learns Reflect. Why does nothing learn Reflect in Gen 3? This is stupid. You don't learn Smog. You don't learn Bone Club. Or Clamp. What's Totodile need? Hyper Fang, Sharpen, and Conversion. We're not getting to Feraligatr through that. Why have I not evolved Golbat yet? That's fucking stupid. Right! I missed a very stupidly easy evolution last stream, and I feel very stupid about it. You can just go here. Yeah, remember this? Or Fampy? What was I doing last stream? There are so many... I passed up on multiple easy evolutions I just forgot to do. Yeah, let's get a real Pokemon real quick. How about another easy one? I'm actually gonna give... No, I put the C Incent in the PC. I can't give it that right now. But we can get Donphan. Oh, hey, look, a bot that I have to ban because Ulti wouldn't be able to see it even if she is here. Skarmory was fire red, I think. I was looking at it again and forgetting why I didn't have it. Right, I need to get a Teddy Ursa. There's Donphan. Houndour was fake, I believe, so that doesn't matter. Seeker was also probably fake, so I might need to evolve that Horsey later. Piloswine's gotten. Is there any other ones I actually forgot? I could evolve into Kaboot. No, I didn't. I got that as a Kabutops. I could not just get that now. Doesn't look like there's anything else I forgot about. Sunkern was fake. I don't have Apom. I don't have Wooper yet. Espeon or Umbreon, no. Murkrow, no. I wouldn't even check Murkrow. Yeah, it's looking like I have the rest of what was in here. Which is weird, because I thought I remembered at least one more. I guess Golbat was the one I thought of. Do I even have the vitamins for you? Because I should just get you out of the way. There's another issue with what I was doing just then, for the record. If I was doing the corruption as is right there, I'd have a billion egg cycles on whatever I make. Because I need minimum friendship. Apparently. I don't even have that many vitamins. Back to Celadon. Oh, right. I put the TM case on there. Probably be more careful with my amount of rare candies, but I'm gonna get rid of them here. Probably not even enough. No, it's probably good. No, it's not. That's only 3k. There's only 3 of them. Sure hope I got enough then. Don't want to waste HP up either. Especially since I don't have the Soothe Bell somehow. I think this is going to be enough to get it pretty close. So it should be fine. Crobat's always going to be the annoying one here. And that's it for one. I shouldn't have wasted all of them. Then hopefully that's enough. It's gonna be a few levels. Is it? one more. Really? That... I wasted my time on that. And my money. And my rare candies. Probably would have gotten better rare candy value just not doing that, but I could also just create more of them, so who cares? You are not learning Haze, no. This is getting a little stupid, Golbat, come on. Jesus, how long is this gonna take? You're not even there. You're not even close to there with that level. Fuck. I'm gonna get to 100 without getting it, aren't I? This is getting a little dumb. Come on, dude. I'm feeling a bit scammed right now, Golbat. This is nearly 30 levels and 20 vitamins. Finally, Jesus! Would have been slower, Foxy. Technically, rare candies are an infinite resource. Can I just fly off the roof in this game? Of course not. Yeah, no, I'm on Switch. The whole point of the run, after all. Technically, I am on EMU. I'm just on a very bad EMU. Very bad. Very inaccurate, terrible EMU. The TM case is gonna keep doing this to me. No, it doesn't. Okay. That shit's done. Where's my only star? I don't think there's any other evolutions I even need to do. Well, it's box 4 and 5. Nothing in here. And nothing in there. I don't have Politoad ready yet. Alright, there's just this Eevee. We don't need to worry about you anymore. Okay, so we're done with evolutions for now. Okay, back to figuring out what I'm doing with Quilava. We need to get Quilava to turn into something more useful to us. The babies are fine. What about the Mareepline? Reversal and Spider moves I can't access right now. Politoad needs Sweet Kiss. I can't access that right now. Apom needs Octazooka. No. Sunkern needs Spikes. I can't learn Spikes. I probably could have as a Cloyster, though. Yes, at level 36. That's actually worth it. I'm gonna make another Cloister clone. This is one of the benefits of having all the previous stages done. It gives us a little bit of a repertoire to work with. And because I've only been switching between 2 corruption types, I know all their PIDs are. We can speed this up a little bit. What does Spike Cannon turn into? I should probably check that. That turns into Lapras. We don't need that. Okay. That'll put us to level 24. This will get us a real Pokemon, too. Wait a minute. Is this gonna be safe? Yes, because in this form it's fine. It's in the other form that I might have issues with this. But I can just move, delete, or the move. I teach and I'll be okay, I think. But also, having 2 valid moves in my experience slot shouldn't be an issue. It'll make it level 100, but that's fine. This should give us a Sunkern again. Yep, Sunkern. I'm gonna clone that as a Sunkern, because that might be more useful for learning moves. And we may need Sunkern's move pool at some point. Okay, I'm gonna double check something real quick. I'm also gonna give that the Sunstone. Put that in the PC, didn't I? I was gonna say, I definitely took a Sunstone. Take my Raspberry back again. You learn anything by level up that could be nice. Sunny Day, Endeavor, Synthesis, and Giga Drain are the moves that might be useful to me. Giga Drain converts to Wobbuffet. That's not useful. Sunny Day is Miltank. I should have probably remembered that one. Synthesis. Synthesis is good. We're going to the move reminder after this by the looks of it, because that is a very good move. No, it isn't. We already have a Smeargle. Is there any point in switching to a Smeargle? What does Sketch do? Ledian. Okay, never mind. That's not useful. And I said Endeavor. That's 27. Oh, it's... Oh, that's... Okay, never mind. We are getting something. Okay, that is actually... Scratch that. We are getting something out of this. That Endeavor converts to Mudkip. Do I have TM41? No, I don't know where that is. I'm gonna have to find that. That's important. It's in Silphco, which means I missed it. We're doing a more thorough check of Silphco soon, then. Do I have TM37? Of course I don't. 36, what does that become? Not useful right now. 29? No, of course not. 28 becomes something we already have. 25 becomes... I guess that's useful. Okay. So I need to do this before we convert you. So we need to go to 2 Island. Should really get you out of my first slot before this becomes a me crashing the game moment. We need to go to the move reminder and teach Endeavor to Sunkern. I am turning that off of my register slot. I don't know why I didn't bother turning that off back yet. That was kind of stupid. Of course I'm gonna instinctively think to press select for bike. Why wouldn't I? I probably should have saved before I did this. Never mind. I actually might as well just check what else is here. Yeah, like I didn't check Ingrained. Which turns into an invalid Glitchmon. Never mind, that is the only useful move in your entire move list. Good job, Sunkern. Living up to the namesake. You're living up to your namesake. Okay, we're not able to do that! So much for getting Mudkip right now. Why the hell is that an Oh, because I made Cloyster level 36. Probably should have put that back to level 0 before I did that, huh? Either way, let's get Sunflora. I hope I don't make too many more purple screens of death, but spoiler, I'm going to. Because, like, there's no way to avoid it if I'm doing shit like this. If stuff is going to slip my mind. Because this is a lot of information. Alright, we need to figure out, we need to get closer back to a valid number of experience points. Great. Great. That's gonna put me there. Is this gonna crash the game? No. Right, because yours is a valid move. How do you know Fake Tears all of a sudden? Oh, right, duh. That's the move we wanted out of that. So that's that switch. That'll convert to something later. The real question is, how am I getting the switch to come valid? And the obvious answer is put back to level 0, but I can't just put something to level 0. So we're actually going to ace code switch to level 1 and see if that works. It should, because it's not that much experience. In fact, it should be 0 experience, so it should be fine. Or it should be like 1 or 2 or something. So I think this is going to be the right play. It's not ideal using Ace in this, but I really don't know what else to do here. There's no way that's recomputing. Oh no, it is. This didn't change very much. This is a real stretch for my no Ace for directly getting a Pokemon roll. But, like, I'm just trying to avoid game crashes. But I also could just be doing that by being better at this, so I don't know. I feel like this is a stretch. So once you convert into your next form, ideally, this should be safe. Why did you convert to level 1? I meant to put that to level 0. Oops. 2 should be fine, too. Don't mind the fact that we just lost 1 billion stats. That's normal. How much experience do you have? Can't tell. Should be safe here, though, I think. Endings all. There's a Whalmer holding a deep sea tooth. Some of these conversions are confusing me. Why the fuck did it turn into a deep sea tooth? Oh, that's Sunflora. You know what? That item's actually going to be really handy to have later. Just gonna save real quick in case this Whalmer crashes the game. I think this should be fine, though. Yes. Endeavor is missing. Right, because I put it in the experience. No, wait, that shouldn't have... Why the fuck is Endeavor missing? God damn it. Endeavor went to slot 4. And I overwrote Cloyster's experience. The thing I should have No, because that still would have crashed. I just shouldn't have put it there. I guess. I guess teaching it to Sunkern was the issue in that state. Okay, so we're not getting that right now. Unfortunate. The Pokemon we were going to get was Mudkip. But I guess we're not getting that yet. Oh, that's not good! Great. Good, it's gone. If I put this in your experience slot, well, I can currently access your move list, so that should be fine. Does Whalmer learn anything useful? Surely Whalmer also just learns Endeavor, right? No. We're not that lucky. But the Whalmer line does get something unique. Forgot about Water Spout. Does that do anything? Barboach. Is there anything more useful than that? The Barboach is new. Hello, Ada. We are currently trying to figure out how to use this nonsense to get to the rest of the decks. We'll take that Deep Sea Tooth. I guess I should just go teach Water Spout. This Barboach is new. No matter how I feel about it. Not quite what we're doing here. I'm not a living DEX guy. You might notice I don't even have Wilmer marked yet. That's because this Wilmer has not hit the Pokedex yet. As you can see, we have almost none of Hoenn registered. What's Mist? Not Mist Ball, Mist. That converts to Psyduck, we don't need that. Rest, Water Spout. Astonish might do something. Astonish goes to Pelipper. Do moves cut off before items, right? Yes and no. Wait, do you learn Water Sport? No, that actually would have been useful, believe it or not. That would have turned into Snorunt. Water Pulse converts to Grumpig. I could TM that. Well, I need to give you an item still. I need to get something set up for when you convert back. What's the taunt TM become? TM12 converts to Shiftry. Could do 11 to go Nuzleaf first, which I think makes a little more sense. So we're gonna do Sunny Day. Clone the Sunny Day TM. And then convert this to a Nuzleaf. What am I doing? Mail. That is end. No, we're on ending, so it's Feelings Adore. This converted to a Nuzleaf successfully, I'd imagine. Yeah. No! I forgot to change the fucking move order. I don't remember when I last saved. Do you crash? No. Put Blaze Kick in that slot. Well, I screwed that up, so we're just gonna switch back. Endings all. Not anywhere. Oh, there's our Nuzleaf. Did I get the... I put it on the item slot. I didn't remember what to do with the move. Okay, fair enough. You should be safe. Yeah, your move set is entirely valid. That's nice. Nice and convenient. Yeah, put Water Spout in slot 1. Oh, that's why I keep getting Raspberries. Right. Well, it doesn't actually matter. Clone this. I want to keep Scratch there, because Scratch is a very safe, valid thing, or valid move. Their T is valid? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay. Keep one of these. What do you learn? Nuzleaf. Nature Power sounds like it could be useful. Nope, that converts to a Glitchmon. Extra Sensory sounds like a Gen 2 move. Nope, it's a Gen 3 move, and we already have it. Converts to Corpish. Swagger? That's a Gen 2 move. Oh, yeah, that's a good move. That is a very good move. That converts to Gligar. What about Feint Attack? Sudowoodo, which we don't need. Torment, Glitchmon. Interesting. I feel like I'm talking to a parallel universe half the time I talk to you, I'm not gonna lie! I already said Nature Power was nothing, right? Yes, I need Extra Sensory. That's an 80 power move? Why did I always think it was 30? Oh, do not delete Water Spout. That's going to be actually useful to me. What? Right, Water Spout was going to be Gargoch. I think I've checked all moves that are relevant on you now. Pound, Harden, Growth, Nature Power. Fake Out, Torment, Feint Attack, Razor Wind, Swagger, Extra... I didn't check Razor Wind, but I think Razor Wind converts to Gen 1 anyway. Yeah, that converts to Weedle. That's useless. Does Shiftry get anything different? Because we actually can get Shiftry right now. No, it learns absolutely nothing of value. As in, almost no moves at all. But we need it, so we're gonna get it. That's Shiftry to the DEX. This is a real valid method of getting a Pokemon. Oh, I never picked an item for you yet. I won't need that Thunder TM anymore. Seeing all these mail items in the list, I'm like, man, I wish I could use those. No, you can't use mail items for this, because you can't give mail on the PC in this game. For obvious reasons, I suppose. TMs are here? I have to pick one that I cloned outside already. Hyper Beam is TM15. That becomes useless. Sucks to say that's useless, but Shedinja can't breed, so that is useless. Why did I buy so many Hyper Beam TMs? TM20, I think we already did that. Yeah, that's Spinda. We already have that. Brick Break converts to Claydol? I guess that's something. This is Crash? No. Gotta be more careful with the moves I'm picking here, though. Okay, so that converts fine. What was 38 again? Right, that's Corfish. Which is saved for later. But I don't have to worry about getting to an item right now. I don't think Barboach learns any moves that I want. Actually, Barboach learns Water Sport. And Mud Sport. This actually has a pretty good chance of being a useful conversion. You're coming with me. It also gets Magnitude, another move that I don't have, and Future Sight. We don't need Future Sight. Magnitude converts to Corsola, which we don't need. Mud Sport becomes... oh, wait a minute. Really? That turns into Shiftry? Water Sport. Water Sport I know I wanted. Yeah, that turns into Snorunt. I might also be able to get your experience down a little bit if you can learn an early move. I already made a Barboach clone, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, you learned Snore. Metal Sound. You already... yeah, Mud Sport is because of that. What is Metal Sound? I think that's what we just were. No, that's the preparation. I don't want to delete that. That's Claydol. So we want this. Do you learn an early ID move? No, you don't. What's Snore turn into? Cleffa. We don't need Cleffa. You can just breed Cleffa, that's fine. Oh, wait, you learned Fissure! Was that Shoulder? Yes, so I want to get that too, in that case. Fissure's important. Because that'll mean that we can just deal with Shoulder that way. I don't remember what Hydro Cannon was. I can delete this, I think. The issue is that Fissure might be higher index than it. But then again, if it converted one way, it should be fine. We're gonna get rid of it. Don't crash. Fuck! Okay, we cannot delete that. I hope I saved. I did not. I should have cloned a few of these, because Barboach might be useful in general. Okay, so we have 2 move slots we know we want, and we gotta keep Metal Sound, because that'll turn into Claydol. So I need to teach you Fissure, and I need to teach you Mud Sport. I cannot delete that glitch move, or else the game will crash, apparently. So I can only prep with 2 moves. So in this substructure, we're going to have 2 setup moves properly set up. And the other one is going to have a little more prep work to do. The other one was Fissure. Right. Metal Sound is the move we're looking for right now. Mud Sport was Shift Tree. Actually, if I do the switch now, it'll be fine, really. It won't involve any changes, and we already... No, because Shelter gets a move I want, too. Because I want Clamp. What was Clamp again? Tauros. So yes, this is just a good conversion. I do need to give you an item still. Which means I probably should just keep you in my party so I don't have to restrict myself to ones I've already cloned. I don't need to give it an item on switch back because I already gave you 3 moves. TM17... Swallow. Do I have 16? Yes. I'll do light screen instead then. Okay. One more. Give me that. I never switched your move order yet. No, right, because I didn't intend to. I'll leave my Oma Star back. As for the ones we don't have added yet, those are going to be dealt with later, either by breeding or me figuring out the corruption that turns them into eggs like just hatch. I don't know if I'm going to figure that one out, though. I might just have to ace that change as much as I don't want to. That or I'm going to have to use Seal. Which I might just use Seal, because that sounds a little better. Unless Lickitung works. He's gonna want that as this, so I'm gonna keep that. We're running out of space in this box. You're going to learn Clamp. Then we're going to evolve that into Cloister, so I can finally register Cloister, and then we'll convert you into Tauros. Actually, I guess me giving that... I'm giving way too many moves in advance here. I didn't need to do that here if that was my plan. Is Icicle Spear anything? Turns into Vibrava. I'm not worried about that right now. Protect, Supersonic, Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam's probably nothing. That's like Poliwrath, yep. I don't think any of these other moves matter. You're learning Clamp. What was I doing with this? Hyper Voice is the move we just set up. I think. Yeah, this is fine. So no more move reminder for a moment. Before I get too lost. I only have one Water Stone. My TM back for a bit. TM31. Right, that's turning into Claydol. We're giving that back to it after I do this. Because I still have not actually made Claydol yet. We're turning into a Claydol. But not until I get my Cloister. New real entry. Okay. I did put Clamp in there. Is it in slot 1? Yes. So this whole box we have right here was all made just from the one Flareon we got last stream. So like we're doing pretty good for ourselves, I think. Because we have a lot, we're gonna have a lot to breed. But that's fine. It's annoying, especially in Fire Red Leaf Green, but it is progress. It's Feelings Adore, not Endings All. Okay, there's a Tauros. Ideally, I want to finish the Kanto DEX today. But I know that's not actually going to happen, based on how I'm currently navigating. I didn't even get Gligar yet. Despite the fact that I know I had Gligar set up. There's Claydol. Oh, I put Dig in slot 2 again, didn't I? Fuck. That's fine. You. Hyper Voice is, I think, the move I wanted. No, Dig's right there. What move did I put in there? There's Talo. Oh, that's not a good item. That is a very not good item to create. How the fuck is that gonna work? Is he even gonna let me put it down? Somehow, yes. I don't like that I just created Shadow Mail. Because now if I bring this Talo into my party at all, I'm gonna break Mail Glitch. You're safe, right? I think Water Sport still wasn't done. I could just take this. Or not. Nope, I can't move it. I guess I can't do that. Well, good thing for me is I'm soon going to start breeding anyway. Just to get some more progress in for the night. At that thing, I'm going to have to turn off the mail. So I can take the Shadow Mail then. It shouldn't be a problem. Yep, there's Snow Hunt. And that'll get us another one. Alright, we're gonna take our breeding break here now. Which means I need to take off mail. I don't know how taking mail with no message works. So it's not very often I even remove the male from my Pokemon. All I know is doing what I just did will stop Male Glitch from breaking on Talos entering the party. Which reminds me, there is something else we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to level up the ones... We're gonna have to set the ones that weren't ready to level 98. Which actually means I'm gonna have to clone them a second time. Because otherwise their experience values are gonna break on their switchback. Which actually, that'll happen with the daycare too. Oh right, I had a pair in here already. I don't have money. Is there a mart here? Yes. This should be enough. I'm gonna have to make more rare candies soon. That's okay. I need to be very careful with where I put Doug Trio. Because Doug Trio could cause problems if I accidentally view its summary. Now, unfortunately, we're playing in Fire Leaf Green, so we do not have access to Flame Body. The ability exists, but its effect doesn't. So we're dealing with full egg speed here. Can you enter the party? Yes. Can I take your item? Crisis not averted! What?! Oh, that's not good. We have inverse Male Glitch. Well, that's a problem. When did I last save? I'm never gonna be able to take this tail out of my party. Great. They're an ace code to give it a held item. I cannot believe I am considering this. We need a soft reset. That's a soft lock to the save file. Oh, for fuck's sakes! That sets us back a bit. Because these were all easy swaps, mostly. Wait, was this before Cloyster? I think this is before Shelter. Oh, for fuck's sakes, that's a huge loss then. I'm not even in the go mode section. No, we have Shelter because I have Tauros. Fucking hell. I'm gonna need to redo these swaps, though. Metal sound. Good thing I didn't save. That Kalo would have genuinely been a soft lock to the save file. I don't think there was actually a way around it. No, this is fine. What I need to do is make sure I don't turn that Shadow Mail into an item. Because if I make Shadow Mail an item, then we're fucked. And that happened on this swap. So I can do this, but this needs to change with Dig. Dig is a glitch item, but it's a glitch item we can actually remove. Unlike Glitch Shadow Mail. Try this now. This should be safe. Yep, that's better. That doesn't hold Shadow Mail. We're good. Crisis averted. And put Water Sport in slot 1. Thank you, Linky, though we're done with the shiny hunting part. I hope I didn't miss you there for too long. I had to fix my stupidity. So I ended up just soft-locking the save file. Thank God I didn't save yet. Turns out making things hold mail in the PC effectively just ruins your save file. Oh, nice! You've just been chilling. That's fine, then. Indeed we do, Reznor. Welcome. I imagine you've also been lurking. Okay, fair enough. Either way, welcome. I guess before I say I'm done, I should probably see if Snellrot learns anything I want. Reznor is insane, Linky. Do not underestimate them. Oh, Hail's a move, right. What does Hail convert to? That sounds good. Nope, that's useless. It turns into a fucking Glitchmon. What does Crunch turn into, then? Blissey, we don't need that. Icy Wind? That sounds like a new move. That's not a new move, but holy shit is that good! Just wait until you see what this turns into. Just wait and see what I'm about to make. So for the people who just showed up in chat, I am referencing a spreadsheet for this. A spreadsheet that tells me what every move ID, Pokemon ID, and item ID is. So I can convert between the three at will. And Icy Wind turns into something I really want. I didn't realize this is a Gen 2 move. I thought this was a Gen 3 move. So this Pokemon that we're about to get shouldn't be useful, but you actually can't evolve into it in this game for whatever reason. That narrows it down to like 4 Pokemon, probably. But we've seen this one already. And I was pissed about not being able to catch it then. It's fucking Espeon! Oh yeah, they're all one Flareon. So, a bunch of people missed start a stream. So, remember that Eevee we got, that, like, last stream? I did something with it to make it so that the metadata on these ends up being Emerald Egg data, which involved evolving the Eevee. Where is it? It's probably the safest summary to open. But you can see now it says we were level 5 Merit Celadon City. Yeah, it's now because it's an Emerald Egg. You just the game sees it as the Emerald Egg was traded over to Fire Red Leaf Green. It's to make their PIDs legal. Not useful for us, but it's not useful for this run, but it's useful for somebody else who's going to be taking Pokemon. And it's also going to be useful for me later if I want to use competitive Pokemon from this for some reason. Now, Espeon. I think you learn Morning Sun? I was gonna go Breed, but this might actually have something useful to it. You do learn Morning Sun. That should be a Gen 2 move. Very useful conversion. Turns into Stantler. This is why I wanted this Flareon, Foxy. It makes this process so easy. Because I don't have to deal with, like, I can just do it from both sides now instead of just on Nino's side. A lot of these moves we already had access to when we were an Eevee. What about Psych Up? That turns into Entei. Psych Up turns into a glitch item, so I don't want to use Psych Up immediately. What does Morning Sun turn into? Also a glitch item? Also a glitch item. I'm gonna have to be careful about these glitch items later. Man, it is! It's a shame most of these don't count for the DEX. Not yet. Entei is gonna be weird, because I'm gonna have to figure out how to corrupt the egg. Or the Pokemon. Because there's no way to breed an Entei, obviously. I didn't put Omastar in the party. I hope I'm still doing okay on big mushrooms. Because I'm using a lot of those now. I mean, as long as I don't get rid of the one Omastar is holding, I should be fine. I'm very mixed on ZA. But my opinions are always not taken very seriously. Who's our Entei? This one's not going to count yet, for obvious reasons. I would not recommend its DLC, personally. The main game you might get some enjoyment out of, the DLC is so fucking repetitive. And not in a good way. Of course that converts to fucking Glalie, are you serious? Like the only move here that might be useful? Yes. Still haven't found Smog yet, which is really stupid. I don't think you get any moves that are useful to convert to. So Entei might be a stop point. Well, it would be if not for the other thing, but I need the other move. So I need to figure out what I'm doing with you. I could probably just teach you a TM move. ZA main story is fine, I just wouldn't go as far as to say, like, it's the best Pokemon game or anything. It's very mediocre. I'd still prefer it over another, like, Scarlet, Violet, Sword or Shield kind of thing, though. Personally, Legends Arceus is the one I had the most fun with. At least in recent years. What TMs does Entei learn? Fair. That is very fair, Linky. You really shouldn't, unfortunately. Does Secret Power become anything useful? Actually, yes. So we're gonna make Entei into something really fucking stupid right now. Ready for the dumbest conversion you're ever gonna see in your life, guys? Did I buy more than one of these? Because I don't want that glitch item. Oh, thank God. Wait, wasn't Icy Wind... No, that was Espeon. I'm fine. Ready for stupid? I'm sure ready for stupid. Behold our new Wurmple! From Entei to Wurmple, what a great upgrade. I'm gonna save. I don't want to have to go back to this step again. Or like back to the previous where I was gonna stop. We want Morning Sun. We already know Wurmple can't learn shit that'll help us, so that's fine. And here's our Stantler. Do you learn anything? Roleplay. That's garbage. Only roleplay. You do not learn any useful moves. Still, from just this stuff here, we should be getting a pretty decent amount in, right? So before I do anything with any of these, I'm gonna have to clone them. All of them. Unfortunately. Because any change to their experience might cause them to become issues later. And we don't want things turning into liabilities. That's what Sky's for. So, I'm gonna clone these and then do whatever I need to do with them. Unfortunately for us, Wurmple only gets us one of its 2 lines, so we're gonna have to get lucky with the egg that we get later. Because Wurmple's evolution is based on PID. I probably could just corrupt into a different Wurmple type, though. Actually, yeah, I could just try doing that. I don't know how the calculation works, though. Maybe I should clone one more Wurmple. I might try that. Okay. Star can go in here for safety. And I guess any of the ones we clone will just go to that other box. Actually, no. I need to set the ace code to be something else. Set the ace code to put them to level 98. This should be fine, that should be fine, that should be fine. P... Okay, so we should just be able to start getting a bunch of free Pokemon entries here. These are the ones I said I was okay with messing with. Oh god, I already forget. Fine. Alright, which Cocoon are we getting? I don't actually know. I'm not that good at the math. I think that's Cascoon, though. Why did I know that? Why did I fucking know that? How did I know the difference between those sprites? They're the same fucking sprite. These two are gonna be fine. I don't need Nuzleaf. Wait, did I get rid of my Shiftry? Yes, why did I do that? Amazing, Foxy! It's incredible. Rip shiny Cascoon. Also, this Spinda sprite looks horrible. Why the hell is the mouth... Why is there just green in the mouth? Amazing. Alright, let's get Typhlosion real quick. I probably should have gotten Whiscash here too, but I'm not going to do that yet. For some reason. That's incorrect. I may have just caused problems there. Sure hope not. Kind of just, it feels weird just getting a Typhlosion like it's nothing. Oh wait, I'm doing the ace, not this. So it's Whiscash. Very normal looking boxes for Fire Red Leaf Green right now, right? This is what everyone's PC looks like when they play Fire Red Leaf Green. It's a bunch of random Hoenn Pokemon and like Espeon and Umbreon. Especially on Switch. Like, especially on the Switch, where the Hoenn region doesn't even exist yet. Anyway, here's our Glalie. Same, Foxy. And again, everyone who watches this stream knows that. Forgot to do the ace. Should actually save in case I made an invisible bad egg. I wish I could figure out the whole egg corruption thing. It would make this a lot easier for me. I got rid of Sunflora too. I really shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? I know what I was going for there, it was just a bad idea. Let's get Wayward. Wrong box. I got Spin already, right? I think it's just Espeon now. Oh, I didn't clone Entei yet. Did I clone Entei the first time? Hope so. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, now we're done here. I'm gonna stop Mail Glitch for now. There's something I should check, even though I know for a fucking fact this isn't gonna work. Should make sure giving it to the daycare man isn't gonna be enough. Can't do a group select in your party, that's kind of annoying. I have an egg from before, I should get out of the PC too. I need to go get money again. Probably should have took a Pokemon I was gonna breed here too. I don't remember what the egg from before is, so we're gonna start with these guys. Oh, wait. Get Entei. There's no reason there should be a check on this, but I am gonna try. That's what I thought. So we'll deal with Entei later, then. Might have normalized its experience, though. Which is the other thing which is why I was cloning these, if it's not apparent. Because normalizing the experience would also mean it's causing new glitch moves to show up on the switchback. It did not normalize. It most certainly did not normalize. Imagine becoming a millionaire by selling 50 pieces of candy. Only in this universe, dude. We should probably get some of the other easy ones out of the way, like Pichu. Is there an ace code to hatch eggs quickly? I didn't even check. I figured that was the case, that's why I was fine with just not checking very much. I hate this daycare location so much. Why the fuck they put it here? Why the hell would I want this code? I only have 3 eggs. What am I doing? I should have probably did something else here. Oh, right, because you're from before I corrupted my ID. I probably should have picked something else before I did one of my normal ones. Because that Ditto is not... That Ditto's from before I corrupted as well. Why is the bike in this game so slow? Holy shit! There really is no hatch code. Wait, is this at daycare? Where the hell is there a fateful mute code for the daycare? I wonder if this code would have been better than the one I tried to use. There we go, finally, we got a Pichu egg. These eggs at least getting somewhere? No. No, they're not. It's gonna take hours, dude! What were they thinking with this shit? Look how slow the bike is in this game. This is terrible. Really? Alright, let's do a zoom roll next. I'm gonna need to get the C inset from the box. God damn it! This back in, get the Azuma roll, then go get my egg back. The Azuma roll is going to take a long time to breed, so it's going to be completely fine to do it like this. Why didn't I just put Azuma roll in? Whatever, I'm stupid. I had the Azuma roll in my party already. Why didn't I check for Elekid earlier? Elekid needs Twister, I wasn't getting that yet. But I didn't think about it, I could have evolved Elekid to Electabuzz and gotten that out of the way. I also didn't make my Kabutops egg yet, for some reason. Not my smartest moment. Is this delayed? Yes, yes it is. That should fix it, hopefully. Whenever it comes back. Yep, that's fixed. And I finally got to look at my stream, my stream view, because my whole window's been covered by the spreadsheet the whole time. All right, hopefully we get an egg any year now. I really wish there was just an egg hatch code. We're gonna have to hatch, like, at least 50 eggs. Probably closer to 100. Yep. Emerald onward. We can't use it here. Got our first one. It's probably a normal egg. Yep, that's normal. Peach. I figured Pichu was gonna hatch quickly. That's why I made that so early. Wait, are those red cheeks? Is that normal? I feel like I've been tricked by this once or twice. Okay, yeah, that's normal in this game. Apparently. I feel like I get tricked by that every time I hatch a Pichu in Gen 3. It is smelly. It sucks ass. I really just wish that I wish they thought of that sooner. I want to assume Fire Red Leaf Green is actually why we have that feature. Because it is so bad in this game with how slow the bike is. Like, taking a step takes forever. You're still not done! Shame on Sequence for missing Azumarill screen time. Bro. Okay, 4 of them are almost ready. Unfortunately for me, in Fire Red Leaf Green, if multiple eggs hatch in the same egg cycle, you only get 1 per egg cycle. It's so dumb. So even if these were all to hatch at the same time, we'd have to wait extra egg cycles. Here's another one. Cyndaquil, probably. Tyrogue. Bro! Apparently I didn't give enough leeway. Do I have irons? Probably not. No, I got rid of them all. Fuck. Trying to see what this Tyrogue stats end up being at level 19. I hope it's below attack. So far it is. So I can just YOLO into him on top. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're not gonna YOLO into him on top. I only have 1 protein. I'm gonna have to fix this later. Can these two just fuck already? Oh my god. I need this fucking Azurill egg. Or at least to confirm I'm getting an Azurill egg. I could still end up with a fucking Marill egg because I somehow screw this up. Thank God. Alright, we're getting a real egg in this time. go. Talo. Really? They're not done yet. Shocking, honestly. I thought that'd be done by the time I hatched another egg. That was why I put them there, after all. At least 2. Oh, I did do Kabuto already. We'll evolve that pretty quickly. Should be done by now. Really? Alright, let's go get Kabutops. Kabutops. Has Swimith done the archipelago thing yet? No, I do not have my secret rank yet. There we go, there's my egg. Oh, that does fill the party fully. Oops. Oh, I didn't even know they had an egg hatched. We're done with Snowrunt. I may stop soon just to... Wait, I didn't get Gligar after! Great, I got to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do to get Gligar. But I might stop soon just because I'm getting hungry and tired, and also we're literally just walking in straight lines. I didn't get a ton today, but we started on the hard part. It's gonna take longer than I thought, unfortunately. Why are you walking in straight lines, Foxy? I seriously overestimated how much this would be. Or, I overestimated how quick this would go because of fucking breeding. I'm probably just better off using the trade back NPC if I want this done in a reasonable amount of time. Ah, fun! I love that for you! So is this what you're doing when you're not pretending to work? Classic Foxy! Should probably get Tauros in here. Probably should have put the Quilaba back in the box, huh? Rip. I have fun missing that. I mean, not missing that. Sounds like me every time I hear a Linky stream started. If he's even still here, if he's even still here to get that jab. Oh, so Tauros goes right for it. Of course it does. What a bullshit that was. He was hoping for you, Foxy. I really need to pick up the pace on this swapping thing. Maybe I should just start planning a route out. No, because if I start doing that, I'm just gonna screw it up. Also, what the fuck was Gligar? I just lost that. I know I had Gligar planned. It was Swagger, I just didn't teach it. Okay, fair enough. You have to remember who got Swagger. I think that was Stantler. Which means I didn't actually forget anything. I just stopped at Stantler. Oh, I don't have 5 eggs yet. What am I doing? Never mind, my Pokemon suck. Little does this Ditto know, it's breeding with a billion identities of the same Pokemon. I don't know what the plot of Pokopia is. I don't have it yet. I'll have that in a couple weeks, probably, if it arrives, and I don't get my Switch 2 stolen. I don't know if I'm streaming that yet, for the record. I don't know how streaming a game like that would work. Yeah, they announced that Hoppip was time limited for no fucking reason, so I'm stuck doing it now because I need it for the DEX. I don't want to risk potentially getting myself perma screwed out of it, even though it's very unlikely they actually do it. It'd be really funny if one of these eggs turned out to be a shiny. It won't happen, but it'd be funny. Oh, of course. As soon as I look away. This is who on the list. I can't find Azurill. Am I blind? Oh wait, no, it's just really early in the decks for some reason. Actually, I don't have to put this with the stuff that he's getting from me, because he can get his own Azurill. Of course. Whatever, getting one on now is fine. Oh, wait, my Claydol is fake. Forgot. I forgot I got it as a Claydol for some reason. I almost put that in box 3. That would have been bad. Would have been bad. Why am I sneezing so much lately? Thank you, Loxy. I was about to say I might just go do another Ace code to get some entries that I don't have yet that are cool, but I just realized doing that entry right now is pointless because I don't even have anything that I can do with it besides Kingdra. Or cheating Entei and Espeon, I guess. By cheating, I mean just making them not take breed cycles, which I might just start doing because this is fucking annoying. Depends on if I can find the corruption or not, though. If I can find a corruption for a zero encryption Pokemon that turns into an egg, I'm just gonna start doing that. And pray to God I can get it at a low egg cycle. Because this is mind-numbing. I wish Flame Body worked. Your fanfiction? Oh god. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Oh god. Yeah, my mind status has been numb for a while. I love that you don't even know the story of your life. Tell me about your fanfiction. I'm sure I'll have a reaction to it. I don't know if you'll like it or not. Okay, Fossil. That sounds about right. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. You're probably actually younger than me. Wouldn't be too shocking, honestly. I don't know why you're saying from the sounds of it. Dude, you've narrowed down my dang birthday. I don't know what else you need. Ah, so I'll be a fossil when my birthday hits. Good to know. To be fair, I am a fossil already. These stupid eggs hatch. Why do eggs take forever to hatch in this game? Holy shit, this is worse than gold and silver! And I didn't think that was possible. There's one. Rip. Why did I even breed this? That was a mistake! Give me my egg. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop soon. As in, like, once I get this Pokemon in the daycare, or get my egg back in the party. It's been a long day of me stalling stream. Oh, Warspite is still alive. Shocking. Well, I know where we're going then. Am I, though? I don't think it takes much bravery. Alright. I should probably have stream reopen before I launch that. No problem, Boxy. Hopefully I don't stall too long for the next stream. Make sure I have this open. Make sure I'm out of ad hell too. Okay. There we go.